Good morning, dear students. Today we are continuing our topic, that is coordination compounds. In that we are talking about valence bond theory in today's video. Now when we talk about valence bond theory, it is specially related to the valency of that particular metal. Now which metal we are talking about? In coordination compounds we are talking about the metal is bonded to number of ligands. So the bonding between the metal and the ligand, this is explained by valence bond theory. In previous concepts, it is explained with the help by the scientists Pauling and many more. Similarly, valence bond theory extended this concept, and in this topic, the valency and the hybridization, these are included for metal ligand concept explanation. Now, when we talk about the metal in the coordination compound, this metal loses a particular number of electrons, and hence that particular electrons which are lost, that will define the valency of that particular metal. Secondly, what this theory says, that the metal complexes, they will have certain geometry. They will have a trigonal geometry, square planar geometry, tetrahedral geometry. It depends upon the central metal ion. Okay. Now the number of vacant orbitals which are available in the central metal ion, that will decide, that is SPD orbitals, that will equivalent to the coordination number, and according to that coordination number, the geometry of that particular metal complex or coordination complex will be decided. Third thing, what this theory says, these vacant orbitals which they are hybridizing together, and as we all know, the hybridization process that you have learned from the 11th standard, this hybridization process, okay, because of that the vacant orbitals, they will hybridize together and they will form number of hybrid orbitals which are already vacant. Now these vacant orbitals will have the energy which is equivalent in nature. Similarly, because of that, they will have a particular definite geometry. Then the next thing that VBT says, or valence bond theory says, that empty hybrid orbitals of the metal atom, these empty hybrid orbitals, what they do, they will overlap with the field orbitals. Which orbitals? Sigma orbitals of the ligand. Okay. Now these ligands which are containing the lone pair of electrons, and they will form metal to ligand bond. Now ligand to metal bonding will be shown like this. Okay. Now similarly, the non-bonding electrons in the metal which are not undergoing any kind of hybridization, this non-bonding electrons, they will be rearranged in the metal orbitals that are available. Now which are the vacant orbitals? SPDF orbitals, among them whichever be the required one, in that this non-bonding electrons will be rearranged and they do not participate in any kind of hybrid orbital formation. So these all things are explained in this VBT. Okay. So whenever the question is asked, give the concept of valence bond theory or explain valence bond theory for coordination compounds, then this all 4 points have to be covered in your explanation. Now when we say coordination compounds, especially we will talk about the transition metals. These transition metals, that is d block elements, they have the special characteristic that they form number of complexes. Okay. And they have the capacity to form number of complexes, that is coordination compounds, and there are so many reasons behind it that we are going to discuss in this video only, or in this class only. But before that, which are the special type of this metal complexes? Hybridization is shown by these complexes that we are going to see. Okay. Like here we can see here the complexes formed in the 3D block metals are the hybridization is D2sp3, sp3d2, then dsp2, sp3. sp3 you all know, even dsp2, all these are already in the 12th standard, but still these are taken in the complex form and how this hybridization is occurring, that is explained in this topic. Okay, now similarly when this hybridization we are talking about, that is based on the valence bond theory, this is explaining how the geometry of that particular coordination compound will be. Like in T2sp3 and sp3d2 the octaedral complexes will be formed. In dsp2 square planar will be formed, and in sp3 the tetrahedral will be forming here. So that geometry will be decided as per the hybridization shown by that particular metal ion. Now the number of unpaired electrons and the magnetic moment, that is mu, यहाँ आपको दिख रहा होगा, ये जो है they are co-related.